Sega.
The full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus did not become clear until those opposing them launched raids into the catacombs under the Thur'Abis Plateau. The first Necron massacres on the planet had occurred there, and their enemies expected to find some sort of alien bastion. Instead, they found an entryway into the underworld. Garbled reports from doomed scouts sent into the cavernous passageways revealed a network of catacombs honeycombing the entire plateau. Some of these now stood hollowed out, while others served as staging grounds for Necron forces. Worst of all, however, were the deeper tunnels, where row upon row of Necrons still stood, slowly waking to join their lord's global genocide. The attackers settled on a dangerous gambit. A strike force would enter the catacombs and plant a massive explosive device deep in the main cavern. An explosion there would collapse the entire network, crushing or sealing off the legions of still dormant Necrons and shattering those already risen. It remained to be seen if anyone could deliver this device, much less escape in time to continue the fight across Cronus.
We must retreat.
You have found the tranquility of death. I was like you once, clinging to life and blind to the truth. When I uncovered the truth, I too shuddered and paled with fear. Deep in these catacombs, I was remade. Here, my brethren slumbered for eons, while the living grew like weeds. My lord knew this day would come. He had plans for us all. We would So
Is the distort weapon ready?
Yes, Farseer. Carry this weapon into the bowels of these catacombs, and you may eliminate these Necrons once and for all.
We approach the
I see
designated
great
target.
strife between now and then, Harlequin. But
The
I shall
time for
not
war
fail.
is nigh.
But Toldir, it is too dangerous. Were you to fall to the enemy, we could not continue.
Then I shall not fall, Harlequin. I will live to fight another day.
Incoming enemy fire.
I have lost my vision. I need assistance. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. It will be done.
We are shaped by fate just as we hold water.
I can see clearly once more.
The craft will sings to me and I respond
We
in
will protect
kind.
this area with our lives.
We walk the craft will sings to me and I respond in kind. We are shaped by fate just as the craft will sings to me and I respond in kind. Show me places where we should have been built. Nothing is unchanged by the music of creation.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We will fulfill our duty.
Toldir, I have seen terrible things hidden in these
We are
catacombs.
taking damage. You
I
will
have
have
the
a
visions
return
as well,
to defend
Harlequin.
the craft world.
I shall dispatch rangers to scout those areas.
We will fulfill
All
our
fear
duty.
the voice of death calling to them.
How can we help? Guardian squad to the ready. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
You have penetrated but the very surface of our catacombs. More and more of us rise from the depths with every passing moment.
We are under enemy fire. Music is a pearl upon which all worlds have been built. The crowd will seize the air to respond in kind. Their attacks are too powerful. Our shadowy darkness. We walk our path. Our minds are at your service. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the war. We live to move. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds
All
have been
fear the
built.
voice of death calling to them.
Your song shall guide you.
The burden of leadership lies with us. We are under enemy fire.
Naturally.
We walk our path. Strike quickly while our enemies lie. Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall. We return to defend the craft.
The future seems so clear.
Our minds work as one.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
So the ancestors decree. I obey in all things.
Call us back. We have traveled much darker paths. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Waiting here is but a phase of our minds work as one. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Danger has found us. The burden of leadership lies with us. Command me to build. You will have what you require. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Your song shall guide me.
We walk the path less traveled.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
So the ancestors decree.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Danger has found us. Look, it changes as I play. seek the adventure that only war can bring. We yearn to wander. The wanderers have returned. Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
The Laughing God's faithful have arrived. Death and fate have taken the stage. I go. We are Kurnis's hounds sent to the hunt.
Incoming enemy fire.
A new stage awaits. Let your enemies fear. For a harlequin of the Laughing God dances at your side. Let your enemies fear.
You have need.
For a harlequin of the Laughing God dances at your side.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Danger has found us.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
Fall back and reload. Reload! The enemy is upon us.
There is wisdom in your world.
Quickly, take us to the heights. You cannot imagine the we move effortlessly.
We are the harbingers of death.
We walk the path. We are taking damage. Back into the fray.
There is wisdom in your world.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
So the ancestors decree.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
You called us back.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
There is wisdom in your words. As I dream, so shall it be.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. All fear the voice of death calling to them. We exist to avenge our sisters. We are the messengers of doom. We are the messengers of doom. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Our song is the beacon of their destruction. We are the messengers of doom. It cannot be done! We must retreat!
Your song shall guide you. So the ancestors decree.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
There is no victory for us yet.
We are the messengers of doom. All fear the voice of death calling to them.
No song shall stop.
Show us the way, we will not fail you.
As our dreams, so shall it be. So the ancestors decree.
We exist to avenge our
So the ancestors decree.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
There is wisdom in your words.
We exist to avenge our sisters. We are ready to return to the fray. We are here to exact harsh
We shall not
vengeance.
fail the craft world again. So the ancestors sing of glory and press on. There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me. Our path is dangerous but necessary. I follow the purity of flame.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
We are taking damage.
There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me. There is wisdom in your words.
We are the messengers of doom. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Protect the Ancestor Stones at all
The
costs.
burden of leadership lies with us. We are in a position.
Send the Ancestors with you.
I'll hear the voice of death calling to them.
There is no victory for us yet.
We must retreat to the webway.
We are told you survive.
Your song shall guide you. As I dream, so shall it be. Show the Ancestors the way.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
So the Ancestors decree. Your song shall guide you. I follow the purity of flame.
Our focus is undone. We must retreat.
So the Ancestors decree.
The time for war is
So the Ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words.
we walk our path.
Your song shall guide me.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
There is wisdom in your words. I obey in all things. Sing of glory
The
and
loathsome energies of the Catacombs flow through that structure. We must destroy it before it reaches full power.
Are deathless interlopers
Our focus is undone.
Under the
We must
shadow
retreat judgment of the
of
council.
unlife. The fallen
So the
rise
Ancestors
again.
decree. So the Ancestors decree. So the Ancestors decree. Your song shall guide you. So the Ancestors decree. So the Ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words. There is wisdom in your words. As I dream, so shall it be. Protect the Ancestor Stones at all costs. So the Ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words.
We walk our path.
The flames of the Ancestors are yours to command. There is wisdom in your words. dream, so shall it be.
All the Necrons buried in these tunnels have already exited. If we can find another access, we may move through them as we do through the webway.
So the ancestors decree. So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame. So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame.
We are taking
I
damage.
obey in all things. No more songs. We fight now.
Incoming enemy fire.
I knew you would have to leave with me.
There is wisdom in your words.
We return from exile. We walk our path. We walk the path less traveled. Objective sighted. Incoming enemy fire. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. It is now in our hands. Command me to build. Foe materialized unprepared.
The enemy
for war.
cannot hide from my sight.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Incoming enemy fire. Strike quickly while our enemies fly. Foe materialized unprepared for war. Just as we shape it, nothing is unchanged. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
So the ancestors decree.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
My power inspires mortals now. It will be done.
So the ancestors decree.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We appear where commanded. You called us back. The burden of leadership
So the
lies
ancestors
with us.
decree.
You have need. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are under enemy fire. Return to defend the craft world. Fear the judgment
There
of
is
the council.
wisdom in your words.
We live to move. We move through the warp as it moves through us. We can be there instantly. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We move through the warp as it moves through us. Incoming enemy fire. We soon then disappear. We move through the warp as it moves through us. This world moves so slowly. We can be there instantly. We shall win this war. What do you know of war? We are on our way.
Your song shall guide you. Kill them swiftly. Bring the inferno!
We are taking down. We walk our paths.
As I dream, so shall it be. path is dangerous but necessary.
Quickly, take us to the battle. What do you know of war? Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
We will be swift like we
A fast strike in and out. We are under enemy fire.
Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
Darkness veils your eyes and dulls your senses.
To battle.
Before the beacon of the deceiver, we are like deadly shadows, hidden from your sight.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
As I dream, so shall it be. Call upon me if you wish. Call upon me if you wish.
Damage.
I obey in all things.
What do you know of war?
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
Legion. What do you know of war?
There is no the answer to this one.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
Enemy fire. The burden of leadership lies with us.
There is wisdom in your words. We shall not fail to fast again.
We are taking damage.
As I dream, so shall it be.
You are shadows. We walk our path.
The flames of the
Waiting
ancestors
here
are
is
yours
but
to
a
command.
phase of our existence. We live to move. We are taking damage. We can be there instantly. We are called to battle.
So the ancestors decree. I obey in all things.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. This world moves so slowly.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Incoming enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree.
Our minds work.
As I dream, so shall it be. I will sing the firestorms now.
Phase of our existence.
There is wisdom in your
Incoming
words.
enemy
I
fire.
follow the purity of faith.
Command. music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Incoming enemy fire. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. We are shaped by fate just as we walk shape the path it. Less traveled. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. The Wanderers have returned. Fear the judgment of the council.
There is wisdom in your words.
Naturally.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Shall I play the music here then? We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We have traveled much darker paths. We move effortlessly. Just name your target. We move unseen. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. We are taking damage. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. Command me to build. Shall I play the music? Strike here then, while our enemy slumbers. We are called to battle. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then? We are shadowy death. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things. There is wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish. Our path is dangerous but necessary. As I dream, so shall it be. I
Incoming
obey
enemy fire.
I obey in all things. I follow the purity of flame. I obey in all things.
We are under enemy fire.
songs. We fight now.
We are taking damage.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fear the judgment of the council.
There is wisdom in your words. Burn away their impurities. Your song shall guide me. There is wisdom in your words. I will sing of firestorms now. I follow the purity of flame. Kill them swiftly. Burn away their impurities. We will scatter them to the wind.
We walk our path.
As I dream, so shall it be. Reap the inferno! I will sing of firestorms now.
Our minds work as one. We are taking damage. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are taking damage. Our way.
Your song shall guide me. Our path is as I dream, so shall it be. There is wisdom in your words.
We are taking damage.
There is wisdom in your words. I obey in all things. No more songs. There is wisdom in your fight now.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? Take us to the battle.
There is wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We can be there instantly. The time for war is nigh. Command me to build. Command me to build. Incoming enemy fire. We live to move.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the wraith burn.
As I dream, so shall it be. Our path is wisdom in your words.
We are shadows. A blast strike in and out.
Your song shall guide me.
Mission successful. Fear the judgment of the council. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call the burden of leadership lies with us. Let us play our part.
Prism cannons fully charged. Take us into the thick of it.
As I dream, so shall it be. Call upon me if you wish.
We are under enemy fire.
Burn away their impurities.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. We are shadowy death. We are on our way. We are under enemy fire. Fear the judgment of the Council. We are in agreement.
There is wisdom in your words. I obey in all things. I obey in all things.
Cut them down!
I will sing of firestorms now.
We are under enemy
We
fire.
have found a group of dormant Necron monoliths. They must be destroyed before they rise to oppose us.
As I dream, so shall it be. Kill them swiftly.
While our enemies slumber. Danger has found us.
So the ancestors decree.
While our We are shaped by fate. We are under enemy fire.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. We advance quickly toward the
As I
target.
dream, so shall it be.
What the demon of war? Fear the judgment of the Council.
Your song shall guide you. Reap the inferno!
Pain's burning blood flows through my veins.
There is wisdom in your words. No more songs. We fight now.
We are under enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree. Burn away their impurities. I will sing the firestorms now.
Take us to the battle. Our minds work as one.
Gather them to the winds.
We are ready to strike. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds worlds have been built.
So the ancestors decree.
Waiting here is the phase of our existence. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are under enemy fire. We live to move.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The time for war is nigh. Incoming enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from my
Would that the
sight.
universe could be held so easily.
The path is clear to me.
My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. Strike quickly while our enemies slumber. Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We
There
are
is
taking
wisdom in your
damage.
words. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are called the time for war is nigh.
Pain's burning blood flows through my veins.
We are under enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree.
We are under enemy fire. The burden of leadership lies with us.
There is wisdom in your words. I obey in all things. I obey in all things. I obey in all things.
Pain's burning blood flows through my veins.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Shall burn. I shall sacrifice their souls to Cain.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumber.
Your song shall guide me. I follow the purity of flame. Our path is dangerous but necessary. Call upon me if you wish.
The immortal hand of Cain.
Danger has found us. lies with us.
As I dream, so shall it be.
What do you know of war? Our minds work as one. We are in agreement. We are taking damage.
So the ancestors decree.
The time for war is nigh. We are in agreement. Let us play our part.
The immortal hand of Cain.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Danger has found us. Fear the judgment of the Council. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame.
We walk our path.
The immortal hand of Cain. I walk into battle to unleash the wailing doom.
Command me to build.
Your song shall rise.
The burden of leadership lies with us. We are under enemy fire. We are under enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame.
Shall not live past this day.
Our minds work as one. Let us play our bound us.
Your song shall guide me. I follow the purity of flame. I follow the purity of flame.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Incoming enemy fire.
I walk again, a god among the immortals.
To me. We shall win this war. Our minds work as one. Our minds are at your service.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are
Another
taking
Catan
damage.
beacon. Destroy it quickly.
All machines serve the Catan in the end. Bring your
Fear the
vehicles
judgment
I
before the
dream, so
beacon
shall
of
it
the
be.
Void Dragon.
No more songs.
And
We
watch
fight
as
now.
they turn against you.
We are taking damage.
souls.
We live to move. We are built to die and work as one.
There is wisdom in it. I will sing the firestorms now. I will sing the firestorms now. The purity of flame.
The time for war is nigh. Our minds incoming enemy fire. It will be done. Strike quickly while our enemy slows. We appear where command.
Crush the enemy.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
There is wisdom in your words. I follow the purity of flame.
We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We have secured the area. Shall I play the my music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built? Found us.
As I dream, so shall it be. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, the burden of leadership lies with us. We are shadowy death.
There is wisdom in your words.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Take us into the thick of it.
Music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. Danger has found us. To build. The burden of leadership lies with us. Our minds are at your service. Our minds are at your service. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are under enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Incoming enemy fire. Incoming enemy fire. You called us back. Silent and swift. Silent and swift. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Command me to build.
So the ancestors decree.
War is my master. The immortal hand of Cain.
I follow the purity of flame. I follow the purity of flame. Call upon me if you wish. I follow the purity of flame.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
My master.
Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
Time itself bends to the will of the Catan, fools. Come before the chronometron beacon and be frozen
Your
into
soul
the
shall guide me.
stillness
Call
of
upon me if you
death.
wish. So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous, but as I dream, so shall it be. I obey in all things. I follow the purity of flame. Burn away their impurities. I obey in all things. I obey in all things. I obey in all things.
We are under enemy fire. We are under enemy fire.
I follow the purity of flame. So shall it be. way in all things. I follow the purity of flame.
Incoming enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We will be stripped by fire. We will scatter them to the wind.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Danger has found us. We are taking damage. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I am Kayla Mencha Kale. Crush the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Incoming enemy fire. The burden of leadership lies with us.
So the ancestors decree.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The burden of leadership lies with us. Incoming enemy fire. We are taking damage. Danger has found us. Incoming enemy fire. Danger has found us.
Fire prism at the ready. The terrain matters not.
Immortal hand of Cain. I will destroy. I am
Incoming enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your word. I follow the purity of flame. So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words. obey in all
The
things.
time for war is nigh.
We live to move. We have to overcome. Waiting here is the use of our systems.
We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Your song shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish.
Mission successful. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes like a
Waiting here is but a phase of our life. We can be there instantly. To battle!
We are taking down the battle. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
We are shadowy death. We are on our way. We appear where commanded. We are called to battle.
We are taking damage and out.
We move to the war as it moves through us. We appear where commanded. This world moves so slowly.
Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are under enemy fire.
We are shadowy death.
By my blood, the enemy shall not live past this day.
Strike quickly while our enemies sleep.
So the ancestors decree. Burn away their impurities.
Fire prism at the ready.
The time for war is now.
Your song shall guide you. I will sing the fire souls now.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We walk our path. Danger Let us play our part. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. What do you know of war? What do you know of war? We are on our way. A fast strike in and out. The time for war is nigh.
Your song shall guide me. I will sing of firestorms now.
Fire prism at the ready. It will be worth the wait.
Waiting here is but a phase of our man's work as come. Danger has found us.
So the ancestors decreed. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
We walk our path. We move through the war as it moves through us.
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
We appear where commanded. We appear where commanded. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Mission successful. My music will share the judgment of the council. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Danger has found us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things.
Danger has found us.
I follow the purity of flame. I follow the purity of flame.
We live to move. We move through the war. Fear the judgment of the council.
By my bloody hand, the enemy shall not
Your song shall guide me.
this day.
Call upon me if you wish.
Danger has
Burn
found
away
us.
their impurities. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
We are taking damage.
No more songs. We fight now.
I must destroy.
As
We
I
are
dream,
under
so shall
enemy
it be.
fire.
Call upon me if you wish. We have little time to lose.
What do you know of war?
There is wisdom in your words. We will be swift like fire. Our path is dangerous but necessary. I obey in all things. Cleanse them in flames.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words.
Incoming enemy fire.
Call upon me if you wish.
Enemy fire.
Reap the inferno! Your soul shall guide me. follow the purity of the ancestors' decree.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
As I dream, so shall it be.
I must destroy.
Command me to build. We are taking damage and I respond in kind.
We have done as you asked. So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Shall I play the music? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The immortal hand of Cain.
We are under enemy fire. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. Command me to build. Command me to build.
Crush the enemy. I will destroy. It burns. Their ashes will litter the battlefield.
We live to move. We appear well commanded.
By my bloody hand,
The time for
the
war
enemy
is
shall
now.
not live past this day. I leave burning carnage in my wake.
Your song shall guide me. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
We are taking damage. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Quickly, take us to the battle.
War is my master.
Our minds work as one.
There is wisdom in your words.
The immortal hand of Cain.
Danger has found us.
Cain's burning blood flows through my veins.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Crush
Danger has
the enemy.
we live to move. We are born to battle.
The future is clouded and uncertain. Here at last. Naturally. The runes have been cast, as you wish. It is the best course of action.
We are on our way.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Danger has found us.
All is clear to me now. Yes, that is the way. Follow, my kin, as you wish. We must hold the enemy.
The distortion bomb is
Logic
prepared.
clear.
See Farsia Toldia to the surface
All
before
is
it
clear to
detonates.
me now.
We are under enemy fire.
Shall I divine your next move? Go swiftly, pilot.
We are under enemy fire. Our concentration is impaired. Retreat! Stand your ground!
Here at last.
My lord, the living are escaping. My lord, the living have...
Farseer Taldir, personally led her forces into the catacombs of the Necrons and delivered the massive plasma bomb that collapsed the catacombs, bringing tons of rock down on her foes and many of her own warriors. Perhaps to atone for this, she also led the efforts to recover the remains of the fallen. During the somber triage, Taldir uncovered the Tomb of the Lost, a crypt built eons ago by the Necrons to enshrine the remains of their victims. Within were the remains of several ancient Eldar, warriors in the First War against the Necrons. Taldir would return these to Ulthwé with great ceremony. Perhaps it was the presence of such antediluvian relics that drove the Farseer to complete her conquest of Cronus. Even with the Necrons defeated, she drove her forces forward into the territories as yet unconquered. No rock could be left unturned, she said, lest the Necrons rise anew on this world.